Now, the official Suncoast weather with ABC7 meteorologist John Scalzi.
So with all the sunshine around, we are warm today, coming in at 82 degrees currently. A full 33 degrees warmer than we were 24 hours ago at this time. So we are headed to a warm afternoon, no doubt about that. 51 degrees, our dew point, still pretty low. It still feels very comfortable out there, despite the fact that we're running above average in our temperature. We have a few fair weather clouds building, and I think what will keep us on track for about an 85-degree high temperature is the buildup of clouds as we head into the remainder of the afternoon. East-southeast wind is also breezy at about 13. I think our sea breeze will try and form today in response to the warm temperatures, but it's going to be kept pretty close to the coastline because of those strong easterly winds. That said, I'm not sure we're going to have to rely on a sea breeze today to get our little bit of rain shower activity like we normally might. We have 78 degrees in Wauchula, 79 in Arcadia, Mayaca, Parrish, Bradenton, Lakewood Ranch, Northport, 82 in Punta Gorda, 79 degrees in Venice, 78 degrees in Inglewood, and at Longboat Key, 76 degrees there. And then the warmer 82-degree reading in Sarasota. So the latest information from the Forest Service again puts areas of the Suncoast in a very high risk of fire danger. In other words, of a fire starting and requiring professional suppression in order to extinguish it. A lot of the counties in the southern part of the state, much more so than in the northern part where they've had a little bit more rainfall, in the southern tip of the state are in this classification, either high or very high or even extreme. Yesterday, Manatee County was in the extreme zone. So, obviously, fire danger, lack of water, a big problem for us. Now, here's what's going to happen today. Big ridge of high pressure sitting off the Atlantic coast, acting as kind of a lid on top of a pot over the state of Florida so that it won't allow surface moisture and surface air to heat and bubble up and create tall clouds. The cap of this high pressure ridge, and that is actually a meteorological term, the cap of the high pressure ridge is starting to erode away just a little bit today, thanks to this trough of low pressure back to the west, kind of moving in and nibbling at its feet, if you will. The easterly wind flow around the bottom edge of that high stays with us today and in fact strengthens a little bit because of this approaching trough. But the strength of the suppressive nature of that high pressure ridge is a little less today than it was 24 hours ago. Now, add to that, we have an area of humid air over the Bahamas, which is gradually drifting in this direction. You can see the cloud cover associated with it. The combination of those factors is going to increase our rain chances today to higher than we have seen in some time. So hopefully, we'll catch a little bit here. We have some of the cloud cover beginning to make its way in. I think we'll probably end up periods this afternoon of a mostly cloudy sky. And then there'll be other periods when we'll have a lot of sunshine to deal with. The sun breaking through those clouds is going to help sustain some of those showers that are moving right across. Now we have more moisture associated with this little area of disturbed weather. So as it moves across, it's better able to sustain those showers. You've noticed in the last couple of radar pictures over the last couple of days at this hour, the showers that have moved through have dissipated as soon as they hit land. Well, today they have a little better chance of making it across. Now, the deep south looks pretty good, despite the fact that we have that trough of low pressure. So if you're traveling today, Atlanta Airport, Raleigh, Durham, Charlotte all look good in terms of weather. Not really seeing anything there that causes concern. Back to the west, a big ridge of high pressure is building in, and I think that will be our weekend weather, so it should be pretty nice in that regard. A little bit of rain shower activity in the northeast and over on the open plains, but otherwise that low pressure area will gradually drift to the east, and as it does so, the tail end of this frontal boundary is basically going to just wash away. So we're left with mostly sunny conditions and warm today, an afternoon cloud build with breezy conditions, and then a cooler coast as the sea breeze is kept right to the coast, but isolated sprinkles, maybe even some showers. Total rainfall amounts not all that great. I mean, we're only going with about a 20% chance of rain late in the day, but still, best chance of rain we've had in a while. And then that passes by and we return to dry conditions for a couple of days. And so far it looks like Easter Sunday will be hot but dry.